أعلى وأعلم. Now, we are in this surah, Surah Al-Hujurat, Quran chapter 49, and we stop at verse 9, of which we could not be able to finish the interpretation of the verse. Inshallah, we are going to finish and continue with the verse, then we go to the next verse. وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإن طائفتان من المؤمنين اقتتلوا فأصلحوا بينهما فإن بغت إحداهما على الأخرى فقاتلوا التي تبغي حتى تفيء إلى أمر الله فإن فاءت فأصلحوا بينهما بالعدل وأقسطوا إن الله يحب المقسطين.
Continue.
إنما المؤمنون إخوة فأصلحوا بين أخويكم واتقوا الله لعلكم ترحمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون.
جزاكم الله خيرا. Now, وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, and if two parties, two groups among the believing men, اقتتلوا, have disputes, conflicts, or fighting each other, فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا, make peace between the two parties. فَإِنْ بَغَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا عَلَى الْأُخْرَى, if one of the parties, one of the groups transgress against the other, فَقَاتِلُوا الَّتِي تَبْغِي, then you all should fight that group that transgress against the other group, حَتَّى تَفِيءَ, until it complies إِلَىٰ أَمْرِ اللَّهِ, to the commandment of Allah. فَإِنْ فَاءَتْ, if it complies to the commandment of Allah, فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا, then make peace between the both, بِالْعَدْلِ, with justice, وَأَقْسِطُوا, and the fair. إِنَّ اللَّهَ, verily Allah, يُحِبُّ الْمُقْسِطِينَ, loves those who are just and fair in their dealings and judgment. Now, yesterday we explained part of the verse was clearly explained yesterday. وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. The only thing I want to add here is that how can we now compare the hadith of the Holy Prophet and this verse? The hadith of the Holy Prophet, there are two hadith that physically or openly you might think that it is contradicting this verse. But spiritually, psychologically, systematically, logically, it is not contradicting each other. These are the two hadith. The first one, Sibabul Muslimu wa qitaluhu. What is the translation? The last part of the hadith, wa qitaluhu kufrun, means what? Speak English, you are speaking Hausa. Or you don't know it in English. Fighting him is what? Someone said fighting him is Christianity. Sibabul Muslimu fusuqun. Insulting your fellow Muslim brother is an evil deed. Wa qitaluhu, and fighting him, kufrun, is one of the signs of disbelief. Now, if you look at the verse, if you look at the hadith, it means if a Muslim is fighting his fellow Muslim brother, that means he has committed a disbelief. It means he has now become an unbeliever. Okay, now another hadith. Man hamala alayna silahu falaysa minna. Whoever picked any sword against us, he is not among us. He is not part of us in paradise. These two hadith, are they contradicting this verse or not? The answer is no. The two hadith are not contradicting this verse. Because I know you are not the only one that are watching or experiencing or witnessing this tafsir. Without explaining this, someone might think that we have contradiction between the two, the hadith and then the verse, whereas there is no contradiction. Now, if you look at this verse, Allah said, وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا. If two groups, if two parties are fighting each other among the Muslims, among the believers, it means the two of them are Muslims. No one among them is an unbeliever. And then this hadith says, whoever fights a Muslim has committed a disbelief. He has committed an act of disbelief. What scholars explain here is that picking a sword to fight your fellow Muslim brother is an act of disbelief, because this is the act of the pagan Arabs. كانت العرب قبل الإسلام يحارب بعضهم بعضا لأوهى الأسباب. The pagan Arabs, they used to fight one another. They used to fight themselves because of a meager reason. That meager reason, let me just give you an instance. Maybe this person married so person. Let's say Ahmad married Aisha, and then he later divorced Aisha, and then he has a friend called Ismail, and then Ismail now intends to marry her. Then Ahmad will now tell Ismail, don't marry her because you are my friend. If you marry her, I'm going to wage war between you and me, or between your own family and my own family. Just because he is trying to marry a divorcee, a woman that has been divorced by his friend. This is awhal asbab. This is a meager reason now. You don't like her, you don't want to stay with her anymore, you divorce her, then allow her to go and marry whomsoever she wishes. The awhal asbab, because of a meager reason. So, this is their act. And that is why the Holy Prophet said, وَقِتَالُهُ kufrun, and fighting your fellow Muslim brother is an act of disbelief, because that is the character of the unbelievers, the non-Muslims. And that hadith that says, Man hamala alayna silahu